Flosstube.
Hey Flosstube.
I'm Ashlynn.
And I'm Bree.
And this is Red Dirt Flossworks. This is Flosstube number 2.
And we are so excited to be here this morning with you guys. It is a lovely Sunday morning here on, it's October 27th? Yeah,
Yes.
I've been kind of losing track of my days. October 27th. And this is our second full Flosstube episode. So you guys may have noticed, we are not in our normal filming location. We are actually in Ashlynn's grooming studio that she has. This is not our permanent fixture, but we may be here for a little while, so we're just gonna film here, and yeah, so this will be our filming spot for a little while.
It has good lighting, so
It does.
I thought it would work.
It's perfect. It's perfect. So we're just gonna quickly tell you guys about how Ashlynn and I met. We kind of told the story on our Flosstube Extra. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and go check it out. We'll link it down below. But Ashlynn and I actually met just a little bit over a year ago. We were both at our county fair helping out with the fair, but in different areas. And I just happened to walk by her table and she was cross-stitching. And I said, hey, if you ever want to cross-stitch, just text me sometime. And the next day she came up to me and was like, well, here's my number. And it's basically been downhill since then.
Yeah.
So we started hanging out together and doing cross-stitch activities together. We've been to a retreat together. We have enabled each other, you know, the important things. And anyway, so yeah, that was in July of last year. So just over a year ago that we've known each other, and now we have a Flosstube together. So we just want that to encourage anyone that is nervous about starting a Flosstube. We were too, and we still are. So just don't be afraid to put yourself out there. But we're gonna jump right in with our whips.
I think so. I guess I guess I can say those are finishes.
Do you want
finishes technically?
Okay.
Oh, whips. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the Haunted Hollow SAL that I'm working on. Oh gosh, there's like a thread just hanging out there. And I'll put the picture what it looks like last time. And here's what it looks like now. I have not done a whole lot, but I've done a little bit. And I'm working on release number 1. I think we're up to number 6. So I'm a little bit behind, but that's okay. This is by Stay Platinum Stitchery. She's got a ton of cute patterns. This is on 32 count Oracle by Picture This Plus. I got it from 123 Stitch. There it goes. And I'm using mostly the called for DMC so far.
Been trying to work on the spooky stitches this month.
Oh yes.
My first and only whip of the month actually is Spirited Manadala, and here it is. This is by Ink Circles. It's a original design by Ink Circles. I was really pushing to get it done by today's video. We didn't quite make it, but the last time that you guys saw Spirited Manadala was about at 222 stitches. I was sitting at about 4%. Since then, over the course of October, I have brought it up to 63.66% completed. So it's at about 3,573 stitches. The total stitches is 5,613. This is on 32 count belt linen by Picture This Plus. And I am just using the DMC 310, what it's called for, but you could do, since it's monochromatic, it's charted as monochromatic, you could do whatever color you wanted. Mm-hmm. I just thought that the black looked cool on this fabric, so.
Yeah, it does look good. I'm gonna show my new start slash, I guess, yeah, new start. This is pretty much what I've been working on for the past, I don't know, week or so.
Yeah.
This is a sweatshirt that I'm cross-stitching on for the fair. We have a decorated sweatshirt category, so I thought I would just put Dog Mom
I'm obsessed with this one.
on there. And this is like a Disney font that I found on Etsy, I think, so I'll link it below. It has the whole alphabet, capital and lowercase. And then I made the needle minder there. Oh, there, focus. Out of an enamel pin that I got. And this is the water dissolvable Ada. I just got it off of Amazon. The DMC package, I think, comes with an 8x8 sheet, and I wasn't sure how big this piece was gonna be, so I found some on Amazon. It's 8 inches by, it's like a huge roll, like 5 foot long, so I went with that instead. And then I did go ahead and add a little bit of interfacing to the inside just to give it like a little more stability.
Beef it up a little bit.
Yeah, and there we go. Let's see if it'll focus. I did go ahead and get some embroidery needles to use on this as well. You do want something sharp that's actually going to pierce the fabric since it doesn't have holes. And these are size 1/5, and I'm using the biggest one. So I would recommend using a pretty big needle. And I'm also doing 4 strands over 1 square on 14 count.
It's gonna look so good when it's done.
I hope so. I'm worried it's not centered, but we'll see.
Ashlynn doesn't know this yet, but she's making me one next.
Oh God.
Okay. Let's go ahead and start with our birthday SAL. And again, this is something that we kind of went over in our Flosstube Extra about our fair entries in our birthday SAL. So again, we'll link that down below. Go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And pretty much what we're going to show you is Ashlynn, this was deciding one of 2 that she was going to start. So we're just going to show that. And mine is going to be the intricate rainbow Celtic knot. And this is by Beth Wilson, and it's charted by Pain Free Crafts. So I am basically ready to go with it, and obviously you can't even see it yet. Alright, so basically I'm ready to go with it. I have got it in my I've got it in my hoop, ready to go, gridded off, it's ready to go. So got my piece of black fabric cut. This is going to be done on 20 count Zweigart Ada. If you watch our first floss tube, you will see that I have one other piece that is done on 20 count black Zweigart Ada. It has definitely been a learning curve to do something on black because it can be difficult to see sometimes. But I'm doing all the called for DMC on that. There are 50 colors. I have them here. They are bobbinated, ready to go. So I'm super excited about that. I even have a picture on the front, but I will insert a picture of it here so that you guys can see the actual pattern in color. I'm doing it on black because the chart contains about 53,000 stitches of black. And so to avoid that, we're gonna do it on black, and then I'm just gonna do the 71,000 stitches of color. So total size on the chart is 398 by 398. So it's a perfect square slash circle.
Circle.
It's a perfect square, but it's also a circle. Okay. Alrighty. So, so that is that. And then, Ashlynn, you have let's see your birthday SAL.
The voting came out tied, which was not helpful. And then somebody else commented and said start both. So
that's my vote.
I may start both. There's the Hello Fall mug, which is a little fox, and then there's the Gobble Gobble mug. Maybe. There you go. And these are both by Shannon Christine Designs. They come out about 3x4, 39 by 46 count. I'm gonna do 28 count tea-dyed Monaco. And here's the floss colors for both. So I guess I'll just maybe see about starting both.
That's what I told her. I said start both.
Yeah, and they're gonna live in this project bag from Fat Quarter Shop. I think they still have this print. So,
I love us some Fat Quarter Shop. And if you guys have not watched the Flosstube Extra, which kind of went into more depth on our birthday sale, we'll put the link right here. If you want to feel enabled with us, our birthdays, mine is November 13th and Ashlynn's is November 11th. And we will be starting these for our birthday. We're also going to attempt to do a live YouTube video when we start these. We're going to attempt. So please feel free to follow our... It's actually a start along instead of a stitch along. So start something with us for our birthday.
and we will put the date of the start along here, and we'll also post it on our Instagram because we're not quite sure when it's going to be. Life is a little crazy right now.
Yep.
I have been doing a little bit of sewing, so I thought I would show some project bags that I finished up. This is a smaller size. It's about 12 or 13 square, and I make the ones with the vinyl front pocket, and I just thought this. So spring, I'll be ready for next year. And then I made Bree one of these too.
Yeah.
But then I made us some cute little watermelon.
Are these not adorable?
Bags. And then they're green on the back.
For the rind.
I did add the little tags. They say made in the country, and they are Sarah Hart tags. But I made Bree the little bit of a bigger one because she likes to put her hoops in there. And then I like the smaller one because I just stitch in hand. But I thought the little watermelon was so cute.
Alright, so my one and only finish of the month is...
A finish for us is a big deal.
A finish for us is a big deal. I tried to get it to the framer and back before this video. I did not get that done, but it is going to the framers next week. I finished this just pretty quickly after our very first video, so I will show it once it's back from the framer. But here she is, the Deadly Aquarium Stitch Along by Lola Crow Cross Stitch, and I cannot tell if you can see that very well. There we go. It's kind of hard to see, but I will insert a finished picture of it right here after I put this down. It is absolutely stunning. This stitch along went from April 12th of 2024 to August 30th of 2024. It had, I believe, 35 releases. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure 35, not 35 releases, but 35 exhibits included in the piece. We had a release every week with 2 breaks. It's scattered throughout there. I didn't quite finish it on time, but I did get it finished in the same year that I started, which is a big deal.
That is a big deal.
So it's on Called For 40 Count Beanstalk Linen by Fiber on a Whim. I used the Called For DMC on it, and it was a blast to stitch. So I highly, highly recommend, if you like the piece, to do it because it is so worth it. I love all the colors and everything. And my favorite animal to stitch was definitely the moray eel. Let me see if I can show him right quick. Definitely my favorite animal to stitch was the little moray eel in his treasure chest. And again, I'll post a picture, an actual close-up photograph up here so you can see it. So super happy with that, and it's going to the framers next week, and I will show it once it's all finished and framed up. Yay! So exciting finish, because it was a big project. It was 18,000 and some stitches, so it was a pretty big one. But all right, Ashlynn, you got another finish?
I do have a finish actually. We both have finishes. Finished SALs.
This is a monumental occasion.
It is. I did not iron mine because I'm a slacker.
It's fine.
But this is the Farm Stand SAL. that went on this summer. It was by Stay Platinum Stitchery, and I think it was 9 releases, the frame and the 8 little.
I love this one.
Things.
But it is so cute.
This is 32 count blueberry by Fiber on a Whim, and I used all the called for DMC and everything, and I just thought it was so cute. And it lived in this little project bag that I made.
I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Ashlynn is the project bag making queen.
It's just some black. And that is the floss for this other project on the other side. But that's the perk of getting a fat quarter, is usually they're big enough that you can fit 2 projects. Yeah. That's all the info about that.
Excellent. We do have a little bit of haul this video. We've told you guys before that we're kind of obsessed with Mill Hill kits, so of course we got another one, because why would we not? I'll throw a picture in here. This is Grandpa's Tractor. This is part of the 2014 Autumn Harvest collection. So there are 5 other patterns, but we obviously are from the country and the tractor is absolutely adorable. So we had to have this one. We do watch 123 Stitch almost every day because they have daily sales, and majority of the time, almost not every day, but almost every day, there is a Mill Hill in there for sale. Like it's on sale, one of the littler ones. Sometimes they have the bigger ones, but majority of the time it's a smaller one. So we had to have it. So we got it.
Okay, this next one that we're in is a pattern club that we are in through Fat Quarter Shop. It is actually almost finished. There's only one more left. But we are in the Fabulous House series by Cottage Garden Samplings. And this is number 11, The Haunted House. And
this one is probably one of my favorites. We'll put a picture right here for you guys to look at it while we talk about it.
yes.
But I absolutely, probably my favorite thing about this is the little ghosty in the cage. I don't know why I like that so much, but this is definitely one that I'm going to do.
Yeah.
This might be a Halloween start next year.
It's really cute.
But I love this one, and I love the little owl in the tree and the little like poison apple kind of theme. Like it's just, I just love Halloween stuff. So this is one of my favorites. Of all the houses so far, this is one of my favorite. Like I said, we only have one left, I believe, and it is a
log cabin.
Log
I think
cabin.
So it's called.
Yep. So then that'll be the last house in the Fabulous House series.
I know, we need to work on one.
We have one started,
We started Santa's house,
which is the very
year.
first one.
So we just need to
Finish it. Yeah. You'll see it eventually.
Yeah. Well, it's almost Christmas, so
Yeah,
we'll
that's
probably
true. We
start
could work on it. We could
working on it soon.
So you'll probably see it in the next video.
The last piece of haul I have, I got when I ordered through 123 Stitch. It's called Tacky Bill, and you use it for beading. And I saw this on the Salty Stitcher Flosstube, so I will link her channel down below. I watched her use it and thought that looked handy because I know a lot of people dump them in just like little Tupperwares, but I'm very klutzy and I can see that going everywhere. So this is basically like a CD case type situation, and these are sticky, so you just dump your beads on there and then you can like pick them up with your needle. So I'm super excited to try this, and they had a couple different patterns. I of course went with the dog paws.
Because why wouldn't we?
Yeah. So on 123 Stitch, I just put it in the notes at the end on the checkout which pattern I wanted, and they sent the one I wanted. So I'm excited. We're gonna try. Bree's gonna teach me this afternoon how to bead because my Mill Hill is ready. So I'm excited. Learn a new skill.
Probably see the Mill Hill on the next episode too.
Well, I don't know about promise, but we'll work on it.
I said maybe. Alrighty, excellent. So I believe that is all of our haul. We had a question about the pen that I use to mark the black fabric because I have to have a grid whenever I'm doing the dark fabric like that. I use the Fawns and Porter 0.9mm mechanical fabric pencil, and it is literally just a mechanical pencil with white lead. Now, I have tested it on the Zweigart Black Ada before. I have marked it really well with the pen, and then I cut a little piece out, marked it really well with the pen, and washed it to make sure that it would remove completely after the piece was washed. And it does, this particular, the Fawns and Porter pen does come out completely. But I highly recommend, if you do not get the Fawns and Porter brand, and you're not using it on Black Zweigart and something else, always, always, always do a test piece to make sure that it's going to come out all the way before you do this massive piece and then you can't get your grid out or your markings off. If you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. We would really, really appreciate it. We try to do one full video a month, and then we do our Flosstube extras in between. That's our goal right now. We're still pretty brand new, so we're trying to figure out our camera settings and how we want to talk about things, but we're really, really enjoying it, and we can't wait to bring you guys some more content of our stitching journeys. Ashlyn, do you have anything you want to share?
I think we're going to do Mill Hill Kit Parade for our second Flosstube extra. So look for that maybe mid-November. Well, we're going to try.
We're going to try.
But yeah, if you want any more information or specifics on anything, just send us a message, drop a comment. We'd be more than happy to get you that information. And we're going to try to link everything we said down below in the description box for you. So,
alrighty. Well, we'll link, like she said, all of our Instagrams and everything. And if you have any questions, please feel free to shoot us a message or drop a comment below. So we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Now, do you feel like you need to come my way a little bit? Yeah. How's that?
There.
Good morning, guys.
Wait, you what?
Okay, so whatever you want. You go first. I'm struggling this morning.
Drink some. You haven't had any coffee.
That's part of the problem. I didn't have any yesterday either. All right.
Do we want to lean in and put the project out, or lean out and put the project
I'd
in?
say.
You know what song is stuck in my head?
What?
Pink Pony Club. You know how many times I've listened to that song? None.
I don't even know what song you're talking about.